Hi everybody, good morning. Meteorologist Travis Kleneski here on this Monday morning, the first full week of 2026. A lot of kids heading back to school today or within the next day or two. Teachers heading back, a lot of other people maybe getting back to their normal routines now with the holidays being over with now. So as we take a look at today's forecast, lots of upper level clouds passing through this morning. They'll thin out from west to east later today. So I do expect temperatures to warm up once again. Now it's where this breezier west and northwest wind will be. That's where the warmest temperatures are going to be. Very light winds in here, so not quite as warm, but still mild. Everybody will be way above average for today. Records are going to be hard to get to today. Records are very high. Best chances are probably going to be around Kearney and North Platte for today. Tonight, looking for maybe a few sprinkles out west. I'll back this up a little bit. A few sprinkles out west. But otherwise, I think for most of us, pretty quiet weather overnight into tomorrow morning. Plenty of sunshine for your day on Tuesday. We're going to be mild once again with a breezy west and northwest wind. Tomorrow night looks pretty quiet for the most part. We'll see more sunshine and more warm weather into your Wednesday before things start to come downward Thursday and beyond, along with a chance of precipitation as we get towards the end of the week. These are your records for today. And again, I think about the only chances of maybe tying or breaking a record. My forecast is in the mid-60s for North Platte. 69 is the record. We'll see if we get there. Maybe Broken Bow. Kearney's unofficial number is 63 degrees. It's an unofficial record high. I think we could be close there, but pretty much everybody else, I just don't think we're only going to be in the 50s here today. It's going to be tough to get to here. Here's my forecast for today. Low 50s out east to as warm as the mid 60s farther west. Again, North Platte, Broken Bow, probably your two best chances of tying or breaking a record here. Kearney, the record 63 would be close, and that's an unofficial record in Kearney. You can keep that in mind. Let's look at temperatures around the area here. We'll start off with the northwest. First off, on these kind of maps, green and yellow are very good. That's been the case, and it's going to be the case again today. Mid 50s to upper 50s around Spencer and Merriman and Gordon. Low 60s elsewhere, maybe mid 60s towards Broken Bow and Stapleton. Mid 60s in southwest Nebraska, might get up to around 66 or maybe even 67 in a few spots. Upper 50s around Minden and Franklin, Smith Center, mid 50s there. Low to mid 50s in the eastern and southeastern parts of our area. The clouds will last a little bit longer. And the northeastern areas topping out low to mid 50s with maybe even some 40s here in far eastern and northeastern areas there. Getting into tonight, not a bad night out there, upper 20s and low to mid 30s for lows. Tomorrow, upper 50 or mid to upper 50s and low 60s for highs. So not exactly warm, but still very mild for this time of the year. Tomorrow night into Wednesday morning, we're talking 20s and 30s again. And then looking ahead to your day on Wednesday, we're back up into the upper 50s and low to mid 60s. Very mild weather to come for your Wednesday. Wednesday night still mild. A cold front is going to approach and pass through. So we'll be cooler on Thursday. We're still talking about above average highs in the mid to upper 40s and lower 50s, but chillier air is to come beyond Thursday with a chance of wintry weather as well. We'll talk about that in just a bit. Again, I've listed records that I think are achievable the next 3 days. Kearney's got the best chance today. Hastings has the chance tomorrow. I think the other two are going to be tough to get to. And then on Wednesday, all three locations have a chance of a record. I think Kearney's got easily the best chance of getting to the record high. The other two locations, we'd be within a degree there, so we could be close to tying or breaking a record. Beyond that, no records. We'll be a little cooler on Thursday. There's a chance of light rain mixing with and changing to snow Thursday night into Friday morning. And I think mainly snow, depending on what that temperature does on Friday. Excuse me, I'm sorry for that. Looking ahead to Saturday, we'll see chilly, blustery conditions as that system moves out. And then Sunday, maybe more sunshine. Beyond that, it does look like we'll warm back up into early next week, back above average in the upper 40s and lower 50s. North Platte, very warm these next few days. Again, chances of records, we'll see. I've listed the records there. All 3 days we'd be a little bit shy if my forecast comes to fruition. That said, they're close, within 4 degrees on today, within 3 degrees tomorrow, and within 5 degrees on Wednesday. So we could be close. Beyond that, no records. Chillier temperatures to come towards the end of the week with a little bit of snow possible Thursday night into Friday morning. Saturday looks chilly and a little bit blustery. Sunday, more sunshine and warming up a little bit there. And beyond that, we should be back up into the lower and maybe even mid 50s for the early portions of next week. In fact, the Climate Prediction Center thinks that we'll be back above average most of next week. I would agree with that. And has us in the near to below average, or near average for our area, basically precipitation wise. I think we could be below average. I don't really see much in our long term next week. Here's the European model as we'll look ahead to Thursday night. Late Thursday into Thursday night, a little rain mixing with and changing to snow. Snow possible into Friday. Now this model, the European model, does actually have a little bit more on Saturday. Do not agree with that yet, because most models have not shown that yet. In fact, I'm thinking that it'll be mainly dry. But again, if we get any little clipper systems, that could impact things some. Now, my GFS model, for some reason, the clouds aren't updating on here, just the precipitation is, so ignore the clouds. But precipitation-wise, we'll show you again, there's the Thursday night and a Friday time frame. So it's not a major system, but some that could leave at least a little snow for our area. That clears on out, and there's not a lot down the road as we go through the middle of next week. Temperature-wise, very warm these next 3 days, very mild. Here comes the cooler air on Thursday, and it's going to get a little chillier Friday and into Saturday, right there. A little bit better Sunday, and then much better early next week. Although the European model wants to bring in another shot of cooler air down the road. We'll see. But you can see the milder air trying to build in from the west, and it's just going to be a continuation of the battle between the warm air west and the colder air east and northeast, and we'll be in that battleground. And so no major weather pattern changes anyway. Looking at the GFS model, again, we're very mild the next 3 days. Thursday is going to be cooler. Friday chillier yet, and Saturday the chilliest. Not brutally cold though. No pinks and purples on this map in our area or anywhere close to us. We start to warm up Sunday, and maybe even stay mild into next week. We'll see. GFS wants to bring in a little shot of some cooler air as well. So we'll also be, GFS also has us in the battleground between the colder air east and the milder air to the west and southwest. And we'll see. It just depends on where that distinct line sets up over our area. Well, with that, that's about all I have for you guys for today. I want to thank you all for watching on this Monday morning. I'll be back with you on Tuesday with all the latest. Take care and God bless. Bye.